Lagos has always been the envy of other states when it comes to socio-economic development. It has always been leading the pace in the infrastructure advancement and human capacity building in the country. Yet, the state government has not been resting on its laurels as it continues to expand its tentacles to accommodate more vulnerable residents and less privileged in its developmental policies. Welcome to Inside Lagos. I'm Adedoja. Salam Adeni.
Ẹni tí ò dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ẹni ò dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Mo ní pé bó o bá dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Àwọn òyìnbó débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Haúsá débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Àwọn Ìgbò débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Gbogbo Yorùbá débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tí wọ́n mú lọ. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ẹni òde kò yìn ẹkù kan. Èkó ò ní bàjẹ́ lórí àwa. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ọ̀pọ̀ ò bá dé kò yìn ẹkù kan.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu'S has empowered more than 2,000 graduate artisans from all traditional divisions of Lagos. The artisans were equipped with tech tools to facilitate their transition into modern practice in their respective vocations. We were there. More than 60% of the world's employed population falls within the informal economy. That's the research carried out by the International Labour Organization. The sector is the avenue that drives the economy and helps reduce its poverty. This is why they are the front role of the Making Lagos a 21st Century Economy under Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu'S themes agenda. This new set of 2,000 tradesmen and artisans have successfully completed an 8-week intensive program, including carpentry, hairdressing, tailoring, and catering, among others, sponsored by the Lagos State Government via the Ministry of Wealth Creation and Employment. For 12 years, the Lagos State Government have been training and retraining these artisans and tradesmen on their chosen crafts. This time, Governor Sanwo-Olu is giving them an opportunity to upskill and expand their capabilities with technology and innovations.
The artisans that are in Lagos are ready to take the future forward. And so that's why you can see that what Lagos State is about is to help you realize that future from today. All of the trainings that were given to you, all of the equipment that were purchased in partnership and were handed over to you is because we want you to not feel belittled by anybody. You are our pride. You are the pride of our own state. You are the pride of your individual profession. And you need to raise up, stand counted, and feel proud of the profession that you have stand for and that you are doing so very well. And that's why you can see that what we have done here today is to enhance and improve the efficiency of your profession. Is to make sure that you can make more money. You can do it quicker, faster, better, and proper. And you can show others that this is the new way, this is the future of my profession, and I can see the government that is working with me to deliver that future. The artisans that are in Lagos are ready to take the future forward. The future is about the small companies that each and every one of you represent. And that is why we're here to support you. That's why we're here as a government to ensure that you are empowered individually and collectively. That's why we're here to ensure that everything you require to make sure that you can stand bold and tall and be proud of your profession. That's why we're continuing to do that for you.
Since the inception of this present administration, under your leadership, a number of support programs have been implemented. These include, and really not limited to, provision of annual subvention of 6 million naira for the Lagos State Council of Tradesmen and Artisans, training and upskilling of 500 in 2019, 2,000 in 2020, and another 2,000 in 2021.
The graduates received modern equipment for free to enhance their output and compete in the global market. Maridoti is a carpenter. He told me how the new equipment would upgrade his job.
This is drilling machine for me to drill wood or plywood instead to use a chisel, very easier and faster.
Some of them got awarded for performing beyond expectations and far above their peers across the different local council areas of the state.
The Sanwo-Olu'S initiative is one program that has remained dear to the heart of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu since he assumed office in 2019. The scheme, which was designed to provide long-term financial assistance to vulnerable citizens in the state, is one of several social intervention programs being implemented by the Sanwo-Olu administration to bring relief to residents with adverse socio-economic conditions.
Lagos, one of Africa's fastest growing megacities, has continued to maintain a steady rise in socio-economic and infrastructure development that many attribute to successive reign of visionary leadership in the last 2 decades. For Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, governance is incomplete without feeling the pulse of the less privileged and the downtrodden in the society. He has been raising the bar of leadership with his all-inclusive approach to development, addressing the plight of vulnerable persons through his project themes and Greater Lagos agenda. This is the reason behind Mr. Governor's continuous and strategic civic engagements through his various welfare programs in the last 2.5 years. In August 2020, the Lagos State government kicked off a social intervention program to support vulnerable residents in the state. During the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic, 50 residents were selected as first set of beneficiaries of the Sanwo-Olu'S initiative. Governor Sanwo-Olu presented checks of varying amounts to support their needs.
My leg was amputated, and I've been trying to get an artificial leg, but financially I am down.
I had an issue with my health. I was diagnosed with a rheumatoid arthritis.
Single mother ni mí pẹ̀lú ọmọ mẹ́ta. So èmi ni mo gbéra mi sí social media nítorí pé kò sí ìrànlọ́wọ́ kankan fún mi nígbà tí lockdown ti wà.
So you said to us you want to buy another prostate for your leg. Well, listen to you, sit down. Thank God for you. Okay, so you get yourself a new one. Thank you very much.
Adela Jabami Mosun is one of the beneficiaries. He says there is nothing more inspiring than Governor Sanwo-Olu's demonstration of love and care to Lagosians through the Sanwo-Olu'S initiative, which provided the immediate needs of all the beneficiaries.
They purchased the what do you call it? They purchased this for me. Since the amputation operation, I've not been able to walk. I can't go to anywhere. I could not go anywhere. So I will be in my sitting room looking, praying, until when I wrote a letter to that particular department, yes, civic engagement. And it's like a prayer, and the prayer was answered. Sanwo-Olu is a talented administrator, and he's a grassroots man. Because if you are not a grassroots man or grassroots person, you will not, in the first place, you will not have created such department looking for the welfare of the people. Those who cannot eat thrice in a day, with that department, they located them, and Sanwo-Olu made them happy. When somebody do good or does good, your mind will be praying for that person. Without opening my mouth to pray for Sanwo-Olu, my spirit is praying for him up to today.
My neighbor told me about it. I said, let me give it a trial. And the thing came out well. And they gave me money, 250,000. With the help of the money, I was able to stock my shop, buy my gen. Before, I don't have generator. But now with the help of the gen now, at least once customers come around, I'll be able to make them comfortable. Like I will put on my AC, my fan, then also dry their hair too. He really tried for me. I want to say thank you so much.
6 months later, in February 2021, Governor Sanwo-Olu took time to listen to vulnerable residents.
My son, Hamad Oyelola Lawal, was diagnosed with a hole in the heart pathology fallout at Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, LASU, by Professor Ademaisha, consultant gynecologist, which they now referred us to India for heart surgery, which is going to cost about 12 million. As a pensioner, I don't know where I can come about all this. I started seeking for assistance here and there, not until I called a friend of mine. Friend, please, oh, this is my predicament. Said, gold and silver I don't have, but what I have I will give you. Though I'm assisting you with a token, but have you heard of Sanwo-Olu listening? I said, Sanwo-Olu listening? He said, I will go to Office of Civic Engagement and write a letter for financial assistance.
I was diagnosed multiple breast, multiple negative breast and Lagos State petitions. So January this last year, I was operated. February, I was operated again. By March, I started my chemo, and they now told me that I'm going to take another thing, which is radiotherapy. I don't know what to do again. I started begging until somebody referred me to Honorable Obukelu, the man representing Ekwe constituency, and Honorable Togo. They now told me that I should try to write letter to civic engagement, because there is nothing they can do for me. That is the only help they can render for me.
I was supposed to have glaucoma, full-stage glaucoma in my both eyes. So when it was becoming increasingly apparent that I could not see very well at work, I was given a letter of termination, and the job was taken away from me. Since then, I have found it extremely difficult to keep my family together. So I decided that instead of roaming about and begging for money, I will establish a soap making and exam production business, and I will, in addition, establish soft drink selling, pure water and table water selling, so as to keep the business fit. So all along, I've been going up and down for financial assistance, but to know about somebody directed to civic engagement. So I came to civic engagement and wrote the letter. I wrote the letter of assistance.
The state government brought smiles to yet another group of beneficiaries from the second edition of Sanwo-Olu'S initiative.
As we listen to the yearning of the masses, as we listen to our problem, may Almighty Allah listen to your silent prayer. May Allah listen to your silent prayer. May Almighty Allah continue to enrich you in knowledge and wisdom to govern Lagos State. Lagos State will not fall. Lagos State will not fall. Lagos State will not fall. Lagos State will continue to shine above all states in the federation.
Are unseen spirits that are reporting all the good deeds, all the bad deeds, that even the person to extend a goodwill to, if that person does not appreciate it, the spirit behind that person will take note that, yes, I'm telling you today that you are doing well. And this is a story that 100, 1,000 years ago, people will flip back, especially these days, with technology, advanced technology, to see that, yes, there was a governor of Lagos State that listened.
So, sir, I really appreciate your work. I thank you, sir, for your support. I thank the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, the NSA Civic Engagement, the PS, and the 2 honorables that divided into civic engagement. Thank you, everyone. I'm still going to be taking before this speaker. Cure finally. So this means that I'm going to be buying a drug of 400,000 every 3 weeks.
I want to seize this opportunity to thank the governor for being compassionate and for showing love towards God, for giving us this privilege to be here, for giving us this benefit, and being so compassionate with us, for showing love to us, and for not letting us to go down the drain.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So
that is why I want to proceed on this.
While we're campaigning, we said that when we talk, we will listen. And the only way we can listen is to have that one-on-one engagement with our citizens. And when we're here, there are several things that we can listen to. But because this particular one is done by the Office of Civic Engagement, and so what happens in civic engagement is our social arm of government, where we cannot reach the citizens, we cannot get to very quickly. They, using that office, can help us bring them in, and my own job is to make that interaction. I want to say to all of you who are beneficiaries that indeed you're lucky, because there are several people that we want to be here. But because government resources also cannot meet everything, I do my own personal content, but the office also has the responsibility to ensure that in our little provision, we must be able to talk to our citizens directly to speak to your need. So your need is that you want a house. That's the specific need we should be able to speak to. Your need is that you have a health challenge. We must be able to speak to it. Your need is that your children have 1 or 2 issues we must be able to speak to it. But will we do for everyone? Maybe not, because our resources will not catch it. But the fact that we've started it up shows that we have good intentions to do it. And as our resources improve, as our ministries of economic planning, see the need for it, we'll do a lot more and be able to talk to our citizens, a lot better.
In reducing the figures of over 1 million citizens living below standards, the third edition also captured more beneficiaries.
So many programs that our governor is doing in many respects. This one is just one of them that he deals directly, with the people who need urgent, assistance.
It's something that is to us fundamental, and it's something that we are doing in order to let those who are vulnerable in society know that nobody is going to be allowed to be left by the train of the greater Lagos journey that we are talking about.
I have a monitoring team in place that actually go around all 57 local government. No matter where you are, if you are in Lagos State, we ask for your LASTRA. If you don't have your LASTRA, we will not be able to give you financial assistance. But for Mr. Governor to be doing this, he wants all Lagosians to be able, to contribute their quota into the state.
I got a check of 1 million naira, and I'm grateful and happy for that assistance.
Money is needed for an myectomy to be carried out. I mean surgery to be carried out for my dear wife, who was diagnosed for tuber blockage.
The Sanwo-Olu'S initiative is designed to provide long-term financial assistance to vulnerable citizens. This program has gone a long way to help physically challenged persons, the sick, widows, and parents of the sick children and other beneficiaries, and the state government is ready to do more.
Before we go, we would like to say congratulations to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for his Leadership Prize Award for Governor of the Year. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu got this award for successfully managing and turning around what could have been a tragic episode for the nation. Following the outbreak of coronavirus in the country last year, Lagos has remained the epicenter of the pandemic, which is currently in its third wave. Despite the spread, the situation has had little impact on the state's economy as a result of recovery measures put in place by the governor.
We feel very, very humbled with it because we know that the reward of good work is more work. And that we know that what you have given to us is for us to roll up our sleeves and to do a lot more. Because indeed, leadership is about service. I want to assure you that what you have done for us today, we take it very seriously and we'll use it to affect life positively in our various spheres of endeavor, in our various positions that the citizens and people of Nigeria have given each and every one of us.
And that's the package on this edition of Inside Lagos. Many thanks for being a part of it. I'm Adedoja. Salam Adeniyi. See you next time. Thanks for watching.